T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people, what's going on? It is the match reaction / pair reviews. Liverpool have just beaten Newcastle 4-2 at Anfield, courtesy of Curtis Jones, 2 from Mohamed Salah and 1 from Cody Gakpo. Newcastle did get 2 goals from Alexander Isak and Sven Botman, but Liverpool take the 3 points and are still top of the table by, I think it's 5 points. I think it's 5. No, was it 3?
No, 3. We're 3 points clear of Villa.
Oh, Villa, innit? Okay, it's
5 points clear of Arsenal and Man City.
Okay, but City got the game in hand as well, innit? So
yeah,
they could close that gap to 3. So, but listen, people, I want to see your thoughts on this game. I want to see you write in the comments.
2 points.
Oh, is it 2 points?
City would be reducing it to 2 points. Yeah.
No, they can't be. It's got to be 3, no?
No, if they're 5 points behind us and they win the game, bro, then it'll be 2 games. It'll be 2 points, isn't it?
But that doesn't sound right. In the sense of what you're saying is right.
They're 5 points behind with a game in hand. So if you give them the 3 points for the game in hand, they'll be 2 points.
So they're not 6. No, what I meant to say is, are they 6 points behind? That's
no,
what
they're
I meant
5
to
points.
say.
No, they're 5 points behind. Let me just get the table now so I can just.
I'm gonna check now. Check it right now, bro.
Man City's on 40 points. We're on 45. Yeah, I was right. Yeah. With a game in hand, they can go 1 point. They'll go 2 points behind us, bro, if they win their game in hand.
Freaking these man go away like on vacation and play some. This don't make no sense, bro. But what does make sense is we are top of the league. We are 3 points ahead of Aston Villa. We're 5 points ahead of 5 points ahead of Arsenal, except for City do have their game in hand. They can close it to 3 points. So if they win, they do go above Villa because they have a better goal difference. So you never guess what, people? Are you surprised when I say it's Liverpool, Man City for a title race right now? Are you shocked? No, I am not shocked. In a sense,
well, we can't write Arsenal out of it. I'm not writing.
I'm not writing out Arsenal. I'm just saying people that were too quick to write off City by saying they don't look right, and they didn't look the same.
Ooh, but that's a little shot of me there still. But
bro, that's not even at you, bro.
I see you, bro. I see you.
Oh my days,
bro. I see you, man. I see you,
no, I'm not taking shots. What I'm saying is,
man, just ran in with a pistol. Pa, pa, pa.
No, what I'm saying is, including myself here, I thought they weren't the same because they're not the same. But they're just there, bro. They're just there. They're there, bro. They'll always be there. That's the problem with Man City. As bad as that they are, we kind of let them off the hook by not beating Arsenal and not beating Man United.
Let's keep it a buck. If you really deep it, Liverpool and Arsenal both had it within their grasp to pull away and have an extensive lead on them when they come back from the club championship. And Liverpool dropping 4 and Arsenal dropping 8 is literally more than City could have even dreamed of. Even if you said to City, what is the best scenario possible, they would have probably said 2 points drop from either of the teams possibly, and at least they've got a little bit of, do you get what I mean? But for Arsenal to drop 8 and Liverpool to drop 4, because right now, if we'd have beat Arsenal like we should have, and if we'd have beat Man United like we should have, and we had a 6-point buffer over Man City, even if they win their game in hand, a 6-point buffer would feel real comfortable compared to just 2. Like, I know you would never start getting carried away and start thinking
Facts.
But a 6-point buffer? A 6-point buffer means that you can lose to City, you can lose at the Emirates to Arsenal, and you're still there.
Yeah, you could have a hit. Yeah. I understand.
Do you know
I understand.
what I'm saying?
You can make a mistake and get away with it. Now,
and get away with it. Yeah, 100%.
we can't make no mistakes whatsoever.
We can't make none.
So
But
I just saw
where we are.
I big at Liverpool. I'm just seeing a video of Firmino with his family at Anfield, and you know what? It's such a shame that I can't rip the video without the sound and play it because they'll still copyright the thing. But it's just wholesome to see like Firmino back at Anfield. So was Fabinho, by the way. Families are back, and yeah, man, starting a new year off with two legends returning back to the club. Yeah, man. All right, this is wholesome content right there. Listen, once you've seen this, not right now because we are live, but once we are finished, go check out Liverpool's Insta. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's a good thing to see, man. Trust me. But listen, Liverpool have just beaten Newcastle, like I said, 4-2. We are obviously just above halfway through the season now. We're in 20 games now. We're at 45 points. I don't think anybody or a lot of people, shall I say, really thought we would have been here. I think a lot of people probably thought we might be second or third, but maybe not in the title race. We probably thought that, you know what? Liverpool will be challenging for around between second and fourth, but maybe not first. We kind of thought maybe first place might be out of reach. But we have to, I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks now. Whether we like it or not, even when we drew against Luton, I did say we're in the title race. We just don't, like sometimes we just need to accept responsibility. And that's what's so frustrating. And what's really frustrating for us is that we could have made this game a lot more comfortable. Me and Drift have been saying it for the whole game. Like, it's New Year's Day. Liverpool just can't make a man just relax, bro. Just want to relax, chill, kick back, watch the football. No one's there where someone's like, what are you doing today? Yeah, I was going to kick back. What's the game? My team should win. You can't even do that. Got to worry about Newcastle. We always make things like, and again, the officiating.
Do you want a screensaver and a half?
Yeah, go on.
Boom!
Yeah. Cold. Look up Mo. Cold. McAllister back. Cold.
That is a cold.
Levitating.
Right there.
Cold. Man said, can your number 18 levitate, blood? Cold.
That is a cold. That's a proper. Look, even everyone in the crowd, that is a proper screensaver, right?
But the picture's so cold, it looks photoshopped. How about that? That's how cold it is.
Jeez.
Man said Gakpo levitating, Mo just chilling, saying, yo, what you thought? I don't know what you thought. But I'm getting a brace today before I leave to go AFCON. I'm telling you, man.
Let's start things right. Happy New Year, everyone. Big up Squidly. Big up everyone.
Big up
Happy
Squidly.
New Year and prosperity for the new year. I hope everyone's 2024 is blessed.
Indeed,
I really do.
Man.
But we got the win, bro. We got the win. So before we get into player ratings, let's just talk about it. So we started the game like a house on fire.
Yeah.
Then
we should have
goal
scored.
Disallowed. No, we did score, but goals disallowed.
Yeah.
Nunes is offside for the Diaz goal. Brilliant finish from Diaz.
Yeah.
Then Diaz wins a penalty. Mo doesn't dispatch the penalty.
And
Trent
then
misses a follow-up on a mad thing. Then we continue to let Newcastle gain a little bit of like confidence, a little momentum. They go and score. Thank the Lord it was offside. And we go into half-time and it's 0-0. I am right. It was 0-0 at half-time, wasn't it? There was no goal scored in the first half, was there? Yeah, it was. All those goals came in the second half. It was 0-0 at half time, innit?
Why do I feel like it was been in at one? No, it's
0-0. Yeah, it was 0-0 at half time. Yeah, it's 0-0 at half time.
No.
And then we come out in the second half.
We check something for Salah.
We put it on them again. We finally get the lead. Brilliant bit of football.
Raw.
What's that?
I didn't even know Salah's leading the goal scoring charts with Haaland now. But Haaland obviously Haaland's been injured, obviously.
Haaland's missed about 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, but that's still, listen, for a guy that's that's finished.
For a guy who's finished.
He's finished now, man, but he's not the best anymore. He's finished. Bro, Salah's got 14 goals, yeah, and is top of the top of the assists with Ollie Watkins. That surprised me. With 8 assists. Bro, Salah has 14 goals and 8 assists. You cannot talk to the king, fam. It's like when people want to try and diss LeBron James. These men are different, bro. They're different. 14 goals and 8 assists. That's nuts, bro. I don't care what. No, that's actually crazy, bro.
Yeah, that is mad. And you know what? He should be ahead of Haaland.
Because he should have scored the pen.
He should have scored the penalty and got a hattie today. He should be ahead of Haaland. He should actually be ahead. And then it would have been quite interesting to see how Haaland would have coped with like a real, like actual fight for the top goal scorer. Like he kind of blew it away last year. So like he didn't really even have, maybe he might get a little greedy if he's starting to think that he might not win it. And then maybe he might make a bit of a mistake or whatever.
Yeah, you know? This season might be, I don't know, because this season, obviously, he's been injured. Like, I don't even know when he returns, actually. I'm not too sure. I don't know much about his injury, but I don't know when he returns. Do you know who has surprised me, though? Solanke, bro. Solanke's on 12.
What
did Beijing say? I didn't even see what Beijing. What did Beijing say? I didn't even see what Beijing said.
Beijing said, I'm an MJ man, so I diss LeBron, man.
Beijing, you stay there, but happy 2024 to you, brother. Love
Lee.
Beijing. Hey, Lee. What you said? Lee, where's the phone call? You wanna call me?
No, bro, are you not checking it, bro? He's not Gunnar Lee anymore. Man said karma. 2024. Man's Liverpool Lee again, bro.
Rah. You know what? Nah. Wait there. I'm calling him right now. Drift. Wait there. I'm gonna call him. We need audio evidence.
Lee wants his DM like this, bro. Lee wants to be in the team with one of them kind of DMs.
Where's Lee? Hold on.
Oh man,
I just want to hear what he's saying. Actually,
hey.
I need to wish.
Real talk.
Year, still,
welcome home, Lee.
We missed you, fam.
We missed.
Hold on, wait. Let me see if he picks up. Wait. Let me see if he picks up. Yes, brother. All right. First of all, happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year, brother. Now, all jokes aside, you are live, but before we get into anything, happy New Year to you and the family, brother. Nothing special. You know that? No, bro. Why are you laughing? No, all jokes aside, love and respect all the time.
Listen, you know what it is, man. Love to everybody.
Come on, brother.
The kid's good.
Yeah, no, they're blessed, man. They're blessed. They're gassed as always, isn't it? They're gassed. They're off school and that. But no, Lee, stop trying to distract me, because we need to stay on point. We got business to talk, fam. What are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
What do you mean, man? I'm coming with peace and love, man.
You come with peace and love, bro. What's happened? We change your name. We go back to Liverpool Lee, yeah? Is that what we did?
Listen, man, I come with peace and love.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome.
No, we missed you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We missed you. I can't even lie, fam. What like?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Going for the trophies and that. So I just was wishing you good luck, you know.
No. I hear that. No, because you know what it is. I don't know what if it was me, yeah, but I could have sworn like you was on the Arsenal thing back again for about 7 months, innit? That's what I thought, innit?
Man, this is New Year, man. That was so last year, man.
Yeah. But it's mad though, because I must have seen you on poster on AFTV though. That is kind of mad still. That is kind of mad. You got a mad stunt double that I can't even lie, bruv. And you are one of the, listen, you are like 7 foot and weigh 250 pounds. I don't know where they found that stunt double from, fam. I'm just being honest.
Listen, man. It's been a rough few weeks, bro. It's been a rough few weeks, bro.
Now, do you know, I will say, yeah, this is what people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. I'm actually gonna say this. All jokes aside, yeah. You guys are not out of the title race. Nah, this is gonna sound crazy. You're on 40. No, you're on 40 points. Yeah, we're on 45. Yeah. No, hear what I'm about to say. No. People are gonna think I'm going. People ain't gonna like what I'm about to say.
I only talk about Sex in the City, Game of Thrones, and any other sitcoms, bro. I don't talk about football.
Man said he's only talking about sitcoms. You know. Man said he's sitcom lead. Pause.
My wife and kids.
I can't
talk about 9 coats, man.
No, but bro, can I be honest though? All jokes aside, yeah. No, all jokes aside. You're on 40 points, we're on 45, yeah. If there's one thing this league has shown me, I don't think there's going to be a runaway leader, and there are points there to be dropped. We're not perfect. you're far from perfect, but Man City, who everyone was saying how at one point like they're not the same when they weren't the same, bro. They've gone on holiday, come back, and if they win their game in hand, they'll be 2 points behind us. This league is far from over, bro. I'm telling you. All jokes aside, it's far from over.
Bro, listen, I'm just here for the entertainment, bro. That's all I'm here for.
No, I hear that, because like I said, it's 2024. I didn't want to come with no aggression and empty there. So I just said, you know what? I'm just going to speak to man on the level. And like I said, big up the AFTV stunt double because he's doing his thing as well. You get me? But
you know what? Just like my brother Callum, AI is a horrible, horrible thing, man. I don't know what's going on over there. You know Don Robbie, bro. You know he's a millionaire. He can do anything.
What we say, Don Robbie making clones and everything there.
You know the iRobot settings, bro. You know
we said they cloned Liverpool.
They cloned Lee. You know what's that film on Netflix? They cloned Tyrone. They cloned Lee, fam.
They cloned
Lee, fam. They cloned Lee. They cloned you, fam. But now listen, bro.
Listen, man. Shout out to you, like, shout out to my brother Drifty and Callum and everybody else that's probably watching. And
I did not. This is the one. This is the one.
Man, you lot doing a
The
thing,
Game of Clones.
I don't talk about football no more unless it's anything to do with everybody hates Chris, Sex and the City, Friends.
There's a new show. You say Game of Thrones. There's a new one. Someone said it's called Game of Clones. Listen, brother. Listen. As I said before, all jokes aside, love to you and the family, brother. We'll catch up soon, brother. Yeah? I know, brother. Love as always, brother.
Welcome back, G.
Big up Lee, man. Listen, one thing I say about Lee, he don't hide. He don't hide. Certain man will be hiding. You know what I'm saying? But listen, people, all jokes aside, we won this game, but this title race is nervy.
Nah,
it's nervy.
It is, bruv.
Kyle just said Lee ain't allowed back.
Oh, man.
Crazy. Nah, football's a humbler, though. It's crazy. But one thing I will say, though, I'm so gassed with this win, but do not think for 1 second that we're just some title favorites. No.
No, I think everybody's making City the favourites at this point.
Yeah. No, it's not even like their favourite. It's more, I would say, it's no one's league right now. Like I don't think I'm going to sit here and say it's City's league and no, I just don't think it's anybody's league. I just
favourites, not guaranteed or whatever. I would just say everybody will probably now lean to City being the favourites. A 2-point lead over City, which is all we've got, is nothing, bruv. So at this point, do you know what I mean? If we'd have beat Arsenal and Man United and have a 6-point lead over them, then Liverpool would be favourites, and we'd have to live with the fact that would be a fact. We'd have to. At that point, Liverpool would be the favourites. But a 2-point lead over City, at this point, I've probably got to go with City being the favourites.
But do you know how crazy it sounds that we're 5 points ahead, and I know you've got a game in hand. They're 5 points ahead, though. If this is other way around, we'll be saying it's a City's league to lose. But it's so mad that we're so shook.
We're not shook, bro. We're not shook. I was going to say, history dictates to you that it's just factual. What we're saying is just factual. Man City always seem to manage to get just enough done in the title races we have with them to win. So it's just history. I hope history doesn't repeat itself and we can undo history. But you know what I mean? Let's hit up some of these supers before we get into the play.
If you have some supers, go.
Says, sorry, but Sobol has been absolutely shocking. In the last month, yes, I agree.
I don't know what's going on with Sobol, I'll be honest.
It's a conversation we're probably going to have for the Tuesday show. I'm not going to lie, bro, because we might just have to talk about what is actually going on in terms of...
I told you
and here's the thing.
I told man about the breakup, fam.
I don't think defensively there's anything wrong with him. It's when he's got the ball where the problem
breakups hit man hard still. Pause. I'm telling you, fam. Look at going for the motions.
Big man's got to get over that.
Massive Drake motions,
In my opinion, Joey should have the left back crown. He's shown why he should be a starter somewhere. Didn't think Jota needed to fall. Possibly robbed Maka of a crazy assist. And Taylor said, "New year, same me." Andy Taylor was on them ones. Now, if you not go back and look, Jota was fouled. Honestly, go back and look. He was fouled. There's no way Jota gives up an open goal opportunity.
Naldo, pause on that one. I know you didn't mean that. Big pause for Naldo. Man said Dom is doing his thing right. but he's doing too cute with his balls. Pause. Pause now, though. I saved you. Just simple, please. Pause now, though. I saved you.
Says, Vella's glad we got the win. 3 points is all that matters. 100%. Currently, also, have you guys seen the leaked Liverpool 2000? No, do you know what? I've been hearing.
I've seen it now. No, we'll bring it up for the show, fam.
Yeah, what for tomorrow's show? Yeah. All right, cool.
We'll bring it up for the show.
No, there's two talking points straight off the bat.
We'll bring that up for the show.
The red guy says, I'm so sick of Gary Neville and his Man U propaganda on the Jota penalty. I'm right on my breaking point with Nunes. Fair enough. Glad to see Diaz did good. Yeah, Diaz was cooking today. It was really good to see the old school Diaz in the game today. BC on air. An air of belief. Hold on. An air of belief we can win the league. An air of realism we are top. With the whole new midfield, we should only be challenging for top 4, really. Things can change. We move. Yeah. Totally.
We're ahead of schedule.
I definitely know I was looked at sideways when I said I still think we can win the league. Man City was always going to be the favourites. But at the beginning, I did say I think we can win the league. And I was proper looked at sideways. It was just a gut feeling. It wasn't based off of like any real logic. It was just looking at the players we signed.
Fair play.
Last season's players having the chance to regain their form back, and the new signings from last season being a bit further down the line. I just had a feeling there was something we could do this season. But you know what I mean?
I just said straight really second. Man didn't even say title race. I just said I think we finished second.
And at the moment, we're on course for that finish. Kind of, if you think about
it. We're gonna be in or around.
Yeah.
The 1 or 2. We'll be there. We will be there. We will be there. Trust me, we'll be there.
Musul FC, how can you have an extensive lead when you only missed 1 game?
Huh?
Is he talking about City? Also, great performance today. A statement win with everybody watching. Also, Beck is back. When he's saying how can you have an extensive lead when you only miss 1 game? He must be talking about City, isn't it?
But City missed more than 1 game, no?
I don't think they did. I
thought they missed 2 games, no? Did they not miss 2 games?
Because they came back and played the Boxing Day game against Everton, remember? They only missed 1 league game.
No, but they did miss 2 games because if they came back and played the Boxing game, they were 2 behind, then played the 1 to the 1 behind. Now if they played the 1 the next
because technically until we played today, they were level on point. They were level on games played with us until we played Newcastle. So they just missed 1 game, bro. They've only got 1 game in hand, so they missed 1 game. If they'd have missed more than 1 game, they would have more than 1 game in hand.
I thought they missed 2 games. No, my bad. No,
they only missed 1 league game. Fire Fist. Sobo has been shocking lately. Endo has been great. Yeah, I agree with both of those statements.
Endo been good. Actually, no, Endo's been great.
Firmino in place of Nunes would have scored the chances tonight. I don't know. There were a lot of times in Firmino's career where he was doing exactly what Nunes is doing. Teke says the Arsenal Learning Centre is back open. I'm not going to go that far, Teke, but it is fun to laugh. But I wouldn't go back. If Liverpool drop us on Arsenal game points in that match week, straight away they're back. You know what I mean?
That's why it's not over.
They're not out of it.
As much as I'll banter them, this league is far from. Don't think. Here's the thing. One thing we've learned. See the game against Man United, we should have won that game. The game against Luton should have won that game. Like, this is far from over. Obviously, we banter when we need to banter because when you're winning and whatever, that's calm. But we basically as a fan base, let's just chill. Like, we can be happy, but chill. Because there's a lot I think it's gonna happen, you know. A lot's gonna happen. A lot, bro.
Big up Just Labs, Salah Masterclass. A shame about the hairline though. Yeah, I know all about that.
I'm not saying nothing about that because I said that and yeah.
I know all about the hairline thing. But Mo does need a haircut.
No, that's why he won't.
Mo needs a haircut, bro.
Can I be honest? Most corners were going from last year. Yeah, from last year.
Mo needs a haircut, bro.
Bruv, you do realize if he gets a haircut, it will expose the hair more and the corners won't come back at all. That's why, bruv, that's the reason why.
He doesn't need to shape it. He just needs the haircut, blood.
No. But in Mo's mind, he's thinking if he shaves his hair, The regrowth ain't going to be the same. It's not as strong, bro. If he, if he shaves his head, that's it. It's done.
No, I never said shave it. I said he needs a haircut. Why would he
No.
shave it, bro?
When I say shave it, like if he has a haircut, if he takes off anything off his hair, it's going to expose the corners even more so. And what I'm saying is that if he has any type of haircut, the hair that he's taken off ain't coming back the same. That's what I'm trying to say to you, bro.
Yeah, but bruv, right now, man's moving like Wurzel Gummidge, bruv. He needs a trim, blood.
I'm telling you from now, I understand what
Mo needs a trim, bruv. Mo has got curly hair and can still do one of those coming out the swimming pool.
I'll be honest, Mo probably going Turkey before AFCON. How about that?
Bruv, nah, Mo needs a trim, bruv.
Mo
needs a trim, bruv.
If Mo has the trim, it's game over. Just remember I told you.
He needs a trim, bruv. But big up Mo, though. Omar says, your January window, midfield and forward line with Endo and Mo gone. Do you think we should buy in the January window, bro?
Yeah, we should. But I don't want us to buy for the sake of it. I would say buy a left-sided centre-back who can play left-back, in my opinion, because I worry. You know what it is? Maybe I'm over-worried, but any injury in defence now, and we're in serious problems, and we're having to rely on like the youth and them, man. We brought someone back today, I think it is. Who did we bring back today, people? My mind's gone blank.
Who did we bring back? McAllister?
No. One of the players that's out on loan we brought back, fam.
Oh, did we?
A left back. Is it Owen Beck? That's it, Owen Beck. As I said it at the thing. It's Owen Beck.
But Chambers has been playing well. Why did we do that?
But Luke Chambers. But we brought back Owen Beck because we know if Joe Gomez gets injured, that means you're relying on Luke Chambers for the rest of the season if you don't have an Owen Beck. So you have to bring back an Owen Beck.
No, but what it is let Owen continue to do well on loan and then only bring him back if you're put in that scenario. Because he's missing out on football for no reason if you don't end up.
But remember, we can only do it in Jan. No, but we've looked at it and gone, okay, if we do early Jan, there's more of a chance we can get it done. If we leave it later on, maybe, I don't know, the other team doesn't comply. I think it's one of them ones.
Oh, it was actually the end of his loan. Some people are saying like,
fair play.
It's actually like,
if it was the end of his loan, I didn't know that. I thought we had to speak to man and get man back still.
Yeah. A couple. I'm hearing Carvalho might be getting sent back to us, which proves that maybe it weren't.
No, Carvalho's already back at Liverpool. It's just that apparently he's going back out on loan. Yeah. He's back. He's back at Liverpool.
But does that not go to show when everybody was saying that it was Klopp being an idiot or whatever? If he's had a bad attitude problem away at RB Leipzig. Maybe it is him himself who's got a bit of an because he seems like a happy guy. Though, you wouldn't think it, innit? Because he's a happy guy. You wouldn't think he'd be maybe have an attitude problem towards the manager or whatever. But apparently, even the RB manager was getting annoyed with his attitude. So I don't know. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But Asen Industries says same people in the chat wanted Jota, Robbo, Simicast sold. Even Mo sold to the Saudi league. Calls were over the top, reactionary, too much in the chat. Yeah, we've spoken about that, Ason. I asked people for patience.
We know this, man.
Streets approved. Can't wait for Jones's rating. Absolutely bossed it. Big up, Streets approved. Yeah, Jones was brilliant today.
Jones played very, very well.
Red Oxtail was my birthday last week on Christmas Eve. Any chance you guys could drop the beat? Yeah, big up. Happy belated, bro. Happy birthday.
Happy belated, fam.
There we go. Happy birthday, G. Big up Sam Max. As always, says Mrs. ain't worried at all with Endo and Salah gone. City will go on a 12 to 15 game winning streak and then shut up shop. Also, none of their players go to the AFCON or the Asian Cup. Yeah, big up Sam Max's wife, who is a Man City fan. That household has some crazy animosity around football. I'm not even
definitely, bro.
But that's what love does. But no, big up Sam Max. And I'm not surprised she's not worried because she knows their team are capable. And now they haven't got a disadvantage. What they thought was going to happen if everybody looked at it properly would have been they would have thought they're going to go away. Liverpool's going to beat City. Liverpool and Arsenal would probably still help City. But at least Arsenal and Liverpool could look at it from a point of view if they both picked up a point and didn't lose a point, if you get what I mean. Like, they didn't lose because obviously we're the rivals as well. And then they were also thinking that at least Arsenal would have beat Fulham and West Ham. So they're probably looking at, like, even if, say, Liverpool beat Arsenal and Liverpool win those two and Arsenal win their two, but then Arsenal had that loss to Liverpool in there, they're still thinking they're going to come back 4 to 6 points more worse off than they are somewhere or form in the title race. And they haven't. Somehow Liverpool and Arsenal both dropped the ball while they've been gone. Do you know what I mean? And now they're in this brilliant position. It's crazy.
Which is mad.
This is football, isn't it? Foot LFC, 42 months a member. Big up yourself, bro.
All right, big up, man.
Not liking the performance, but I'm starting to believe. I thought the performance was good today, apart from the bit of a, like, you know, not being able to hold on and control the game in that, like, middle part of the second half. But yeah, fair play. Big up yourself, though, man. Big up Star Dazing. Drift, have more belief. Also, this season, City are chasing, unlike before. 7.2 expected goals. Yeah, that's mad. It's the best attacking performance this season. Diaz finally showed that spark. Salah, what a performance from the king. Now, I'm trying to keep a bit more. I'm trying to keep the belief as high as you, bro. I've got the most belief out of us lot, I think, but I'm still, like, wondering if the squad can quite handle what we got going on here. But big up Daisy.
No, I believe. What's that said again? What, believing in whether the team can
he was just saying, like, he just said, Drift, have a bit more belief that we can actually win the league. I'm like, I'm getting there, but, like,
no, we can win the league though.
My apprehension is based on history.
No, I'm not even apprehensive. We can definitely win the league. I'll be honest. Start of the year, I said second, but seeing how things have developed and how we've kind of, like, basically ahead of schedule, I definitely feel like the league is not out of our grasp. And I don't look at it and go, it's City's league. In fact, I wouldn't even say City's favourites. I'm being honest. I think right now we're looking at an 18-19 season. Well, I think it's going to go down to the last game. Because what people have to remember is we negate that AFCON when Mo's gone. City,
did you see how big the if is?
But I think we can negate it, though. I think we can, though.
If is huge.
No, all right, let me rephrase it. I actually think we will. I think we're going to... Bro, we've done it every year. Every year we do the same thing. Man, Mo's going AFCON. Remember back then we had Mane as well, you know?
Yeah, but are you forgetting who just limped out of the game, who was probably one of the
Bro, I hear you. I know because yours, and then so did I. We were thinking Sobo will be like the ox in a sense of playing the wing. Yeah. But remember, we've got a better array of forwards now. So, bro, Diaz can go right. Gakpo can go left. You get what I'm trying to say?
And obviously, Elliot can play.
Elliot can go there. But we got options. And not only that, Soboslai might only be missing for a couple of games. Because I'll be honest, when Alisson got injured, we all said, oh my gosh, Alisson's out for time. Bro, Alisson was fit next game. But when someone walked off...
No. Ali missed one game.
No. Ali came back next game, fam.
No. Remember...
Ali missed game.
Kelleher played the league game, bro.
Not in the league. In Alisson didn't miss a Prem game. He didn't miss a Prem game.
He did.
Alisson didn't miss a Prem game, fam.
He did, bruv.
No, we did.
I can't remember what game Kelleher played.
Did Alisson miss a Prem game when he went off early? He didn't, bruv.
He missed it. He did. Yeah, look, it was Kelleher played against Fulham.
What?
Bruv, he did miss a league game. He came back way quicker. You're right that he came back quicker than expected, but he did miss a game, bro. He did.
Fulham in the league?
Yeah, remember the mad game against Fulham, the 4-3?
Oh, you know what? I thought the Fulham game was that's a howler. I thought the Fulham game was a cup game. That's I was like, wait a minute, what? No, he didn't. He did. Yeah.
But you're right that he didn't miss as many.
My bad. He missed the one game. My bad. My brain said that game, that Fulham game was a Carling Cup game. My bad, people. My bad.
But yeah,
cool.
Hopefully you're right though that Sobo isn't out for a long time, and he just.
I think it's just you know, like you get a tweet like a stranger, like flip.
But he looked very uncomfortable, though.
He
Like,
did.
he was
But so did,
grimacing.
bro,
When you're
Gravenberch
grimacing-
sat down and done this. You know when you sit down and you got the hand sat down and done them ones, and it's just like,
yeah. No,
and then the man, then they said, yeah, he was just fatigued. It's like, bro, if you're fatigued, why are you sitting down like you just burst your hamstring?
Matt Bickerset said, I've backed Jota, I've backed Endo, and I will also back Nunes. Big up yourself for that, bro. I hear you on that one, man. Danny, man says Salapisha going for the M haircut. Oh my
This
days.
is horrible, you know. Shout out
people have got no mercy on the man who go bald, you know.
That's what I'm saying,
mercy.
Bro.
Like, I've heard everyone else who's discriminated getting stuck up for in some way, shape, or form, but bald men don't get no love. Nobody cares about us at all. Like, not even remotely, bro. We don't get sympathy from anybody. You know what's so crazy, bro? We don't even get sympathy from other people who are bald.
It's so true. That's so true.
We don't even get sympathy from other people who are bald.
Man will be bald and be like, yeah, but you're bald, fam. But you're bald as well. I don't, yeah, but you're bald.
Crazy, bro.
What?
It's actually crazy.
No, bald lives matter. Facts. They do.
Yeah, 100%, bro. They do.
Man's acting like we should just be cool with everything. Yeah, man.
They do. We're just expected to just take that one on the chin and just keep rolling, bro.
Facts.
Like it's our minor. Like, nah, it's not, man. Do you know how many people said to me, nah, man, you look good bald. Don't worry about it, bro. Oh, yeah, easy to say that when it ain't you going bald, innit? But yeah, we move. Bald lives matter, man. Real talk.
Facts.
I swear down, bro. Nobody cares when you diss a bald man. Nobody,
bro. They don't care.
Nobody.
Don't give a
And I
damn,
think Trips
bro.
the Turkey would tell you, man, them self-esteem. It's not as strong as you think. It's not as strong. It's not as strong as you think.
Facts. If not, Turkey wouldn't be doing what they're doing right now.
No, I'm saying Turkey's winning, bro.
I'm
just glad that suit being bald. Otherwise, I'd probably be a gone Turkey long time ago, blood.
I'm not gonna lie, I still might go as Turkey. you speak for yourself. Listen, if you see me not on the airways for about 9 months, 8 months, you know why? Because man went Turkey, and then you remember I've seen people do. I've seen the video. I'm not gonna lie though, fam. How it works is mad, you know.
Yeah, I'm not going through all that.
But there's a lot that can go wrong as well, where they have to inject. Bro, I'm
not going through all that.
No,
I don't care about my looks enough. And again, I'm not saying anything about the people that do. I don't care about my looks enough to go through something like that to look better.
It just seems like a lot, blood.
Yeah, it looks horrific, man.
It does seem like a lot. Still, I can't even lie.
But big up yourself, Marvel. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Bond says Mo has had his hair since his first communion. He's not trimming it until his first confirmation. I'm not even sure I know what that means, but it sounds funny.
I think we should just move on from that one.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even fully think I get that, but I mean, obviously, I know what communion is. Vagabond also says Thuram in January, massive possibility.
Is he not doing well at Inter? No.
Oh, the striker Thuram.
Do you know what my brain said? Marcus Thuram and not.
No. Yeah, it can't be Marcus. It can't be.
And not Oh my days! I've forgotten his first name. What's the midfielder Nice? Kefran. There, that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what my brain said? He's not doing well in I don't even know. I'm not even watching the Italian leagues. I ain't got a freaking clue. So I don't know what's going on over there, by the way.
Red Oxtail, would a bid for Tony be out of the question? If so, how much is too much? He's clinical, was a high-scoring English striker after Kane last season. I would love us to get him because I think it would be another string to our bow. And he's just a brilliant player, and I think he can do the false nine thing really, really well as well. But I know that it would cost at least 70 to 80 million, which I think Liverpool for a 28-year-old will see as too much. And I've heard rumours that Brentford are really hell-bent on not letting him go because Thingy's injured, isn't it? What's their other striker's name, Matt?
Buemo. And
Buemo's injured.
He's a problem as well.
And Buemo's injured.
He's got AFCON. He's injured.
Yeah, he's
Because
injured.
he's
I don't know
Cameroon,
how
innit?
long the injury is,
Bremer.
but like he's been injured. So
He's a
I'm
player still.
hearing that they'll talk to people in the summer, but they're very rare. They need Premier League survival in it. So but yeah, I would want him, but I think it will cost too much. And you know what? I think there's teams who need him more than we do that would pay more than us as well.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
3 teams in the league that need Tony more than Liverpool do, and
I bet I know the teams.
go on.
Arsenal,
Yeah,
Spurs.
no.
Oh
shit. 4. You're right.
Okay, so I've got Arsenal, Spurs, and Chelsea. Those are my 3.
Well, the reason I didn't think of Spurs is because they won't pay. So the 3 I was thinking about will pay more than Liverpool. Spurs won't. But you're right. Spurs do need him. Man United.
Yeah. I'd throw Man United in there as well.
Badly.
Aren't they still rocking with that same old Martial that's been there since 2015?
Yep.
Martial is like the old Casio watch that's just been there, and you don't want to let it go because it means a lot. It's that Casio watch, but fam,
Man United's biggest problem is scoring goals. It's even more of a problem for them than it's been for Chelsea.
Martial is just a Casio watch, blood.
Yeah,
he's just that's all it is.
But yeah, Star Dazing says also Drift, like you said so many times in the previous season, this is FSG's perfect moment to show they are about this life with the January business. 100% Dazing, 100%. If Klopp needs or wants anything, FSG have to show they're about that life and back him. So if Klopp wants a player, I really hope FSG give him the funds to go and get that player.
Agreed. I would take Tony at Liverpool, by the way, 100%. I've said this before we even signed Nunes.
Yeah, like I remember last summer he was the one a lot of people said we should go for, and then he got the ban.
I remember I was saying Tony over
put a lot of people off going for him. That's why we love Liverpool and Kopish. Big up yourself, Bashir, as always, brother.
Big up.
Change the narrative with City. Treble winners shouldn't be chasing anyone. I hate constant assumptions City will win. VVD and Nunes will hold up number 20. I like the energy, bro. I like the energy, bro. It is true. It is kind of going under the radar, innit? That Man City are like not doing as well because everyone's giving them a blind because of how good they have done. But it's true though. If you took away the fact that they did what they did last season, this season, there would have been a lot more question marks that should have been asked about Man City as to why they've had such a poor patch of form and why you get what I mean? Like, but I don't know. Let's just concentrate on ourselves.
Facts.
Big up Indian Scouser. It's been a minute. Says first super chat, but definitely not the last. Now, big up yourself, bro. It's been a minute.
Happy New Year,
we missed you on the calling shows as well, bro. Happy New Year, Drift, Matt, and Cal as well. Happy New Year, bro. Started the year on top like how we ended the last one. Big win, you'll never walk alone. Now, big up yourself, bro. That's true.
Indeed, bro.
Thankfully, we did. And you know what's so ironic, Matt? Yeah, we did the preview. And because we didn't know the time we were going to release it, you went, Liverpool top of the league for the new year. And I went, whoa, bro. Arsenal might play before we do this. So let's not go. And then we ended up releasing it before the game anyway. So technically we were top. And then Arsenal messed up against Fulham. So we stayed top anyway. So
no. Listen, great timing, bro.
You know,
timing is everything.
It is. Big up John. Says, once again, Verge, Mo, Trent want it.
I
Capitals agree. This season. Nunes, I still believe. Diaz, still not convinced, man. Just my opinion.
GG's, guys. 2024 is gold time.
What's GG? What's the abbreviation for GG?
Good game, guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well played. Yeah, must be good. Yeah, good game, guys. 2024 is go time. Yeah, big up yourself, John. Happy New Year, bro. Steve. If Nunes could keep his shot a bit lower, he would have scored loads. Makes it easier for the keeper.
He does have the tendency.
He hits it keeper's height, what they call it.
Yeah, like a lot of the time. It's like, if he does hard and low, pause, he might have more success.
Yeah, I hear that.
Look at the Newcastle ones in the reverse fixture. Hard and low.
The mad thing is, anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna do. We move. Red Oxtail again. We have the funds. Remember Caicedo. Yeah, we'll see
Cal will
it.
definitely remember, innit?
Yeah. For life. Right. Let's move
That
on
wouldn't
to
even be
player
Cal.
rating.
Listen.
You're the one who said Cal will remember the most,
I'm just saying, blood. I didn't know you was gonna do the Legion of Doom and tag in, fam.
Anyway, bro.
Let's do the player ratings. Let's do the player ratings, people. Right.
Before we get into it, I do have a quick message for Newcastle, though.
Yeah, go on.
What boy do make you bigger than that pussy? Learn your mama.
All right, listen, a big up Cal as well. He just said, "Bun you two." Watching people, definitely watching. Big up Cal and the family. Yeah, man. Big up to you guys, Cal, and listen, man. Hope you and the new loved one in the family, bro. Trust me.
Man said it ain't the hills have eyes, it's the hills have Cal's eyes.
Oh my day, that is a mad one. Team Kop-Ish Klopp has confirmed Sobbo's hamstring injury. Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, bro. All right, let's talk about that at the end because I don't want to talk about that now. That Hills Have Eyes thing is mad, by the way. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't watching.
Especially number 2. If you see number 2 is weird, fam. All right, cool. Man like Alison Becker. What we saying for Becker, fam?
7.
He didn't make any like saves that made you go, "Oh my days." You could see the 2 goals that he could do nothing about. But in a weird way,
his distribution was decent. He caught a couple of really good catches from like crosses and stuff. I go 7, a comfortable 7 for Ali.
I would say 7 as well. Yeah, I thought it was good. It's nothing more than good today. TAA.
He had a very indifferent game, Trent, today, innit?
Do you know what? That defending moment that he had was really bad. But from an attacking point of view, I thought he was good. I would say Trent was like
maybe sit him next to Ali.
I was gonna say 7.5. I thought
somewhere in around there. Yeah, somewhere in around there.
I thought it was good. Oh, that's what I thought.
He was good. Oh. Yeah. I'll go with a 7.5 for him then.
Cool.
It was just that lackadaisical defending from him and Sobbo that led to the goal. It was like, what the hell, man?
No, I agree with that. Ibu.
Yeah, Ibu was a boss today still.
Don't let me down, Jeff. Don't let me down.
I'm just trying to think the 2 goals we conceded. Did he have anything to do with any of them? Not really. I mean, I don't know where he was when they did the counter attack. When Isaac scored, I don't actually know where he was. And he kind of wasn't he wasn't really at fault for the header either, for the Botman goal.
I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna let you say what you're saying, then I'm gonna say my thing.
I'll go 8.5. I'll go 8.5.
I thought Ibu was immense today. Passing was on point. Defending was on point. He didn't look like he was not in control or nothing like that. I know sometimes there are games he can a little bit shaky, but none of that today. I thought he was a boss.
Yeah, he was good.
Covered the right flank as well as he could have as well. And that was mainly primarily Newcastle's attack where Anthony Gordon switched wings. He was on the right, he went to the left, and vice versa.
No change out of
I know this is kind of slightly spoiling it, but I generally thought he was better than Virgil today. So I'm giving him.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because there was remember, you're forgetting about Virgil playing on Isak, you know. Remember, Virgil could see the.
But playing someone else side doesn't mean that.
No, but that was last days. We'll talk about Virgil in a minute, but you know what? I'm going 9 for Ibu.
So does my 8.5 not count for nothing then?
No, but I'm doing the player ratings. No, I'm joking. We'll do 8.5. No, Drift is
guy, you know.
So Drift is literally just went. So why am I here then? If Matt's just gonna be a bastard, what is the point? If Matt's just gonna just do this, why am I here, fam? Nah, I think it's at 8.5. Maybe I would have said 9, but yeah, I said 8.5. All right, so what's what say about Virgil though? Yeah. I thought Ibi was slightly better than Virgil though, simply because of I thought the mistake from Virgil playing Isak on. Remember,
no, but I don't think it's a mistake.
Isak. No,
I don't think you can call that a mistake, not holding the line. I think that's a bit harsh. I would go 9 for Virgil, just better than
9.
Yeah, because I think Virgil was boss today. Still, he was cleaning up, bro.
Right,
like,
the people in the chat really don't like me, you know. Virgil much better. What?
No, I wouldn't. No. I wouldn't say he was much better. I would say he was slightly better. Virgil was boss today, bro. He was boss, and I wouldn't be like.
No, Virgil was good. No. When I say no, Virgil was good, but I just thought Ibi was a bit better.
I mean, no, that's fair enough.
But you know what, though, to play it fair, should we just say 8.5 for Virgil? Give them both the same, or would you?
Yeah.
Do you think?
I'm not,
or do you honestly? Oh no, but or do you honestly feel like Virgil was better?
I do think he was just a bit better, but I won't argue 8.5. I'll be all right with that.
All right, cool.
We basically did the same thing. You gave Ibu a 9, and we've evened it at 8.5. I gave Virgil a 9, and so that's fair based on both of our assessments.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Joey G, but I'll let you go first. He's part of the lights, part of your lights.
You're gonna have to scroll all the way to the top, big man.
What are we saying for Joey
G? Straight 10. Joey G.
I thought Joey G was immense today.
Bossed the left side.
I don't even think there's anything I can think of that he even done wrong in the whole game.
He made one bad pass in the whole game. That was it. Literally one bad pass
was immense,
in the whole game. He absolutely locked down that entire left side of the pitch today and was absolutely boss. Even his pressing and defending in the opposition half was brilliant. Winning the ball back, getting fouled, and the referee weren't even giving him fouls, and he was still jumping straight back up and getting stuck into the tackle again. Joey was on one today. Brilliant.
And you know what? Big up Cal was watching. Cal, I think, was the first person to say I give Cal his flowers on this one. He just said, I think Joe Gomez is now just like a right back or a left back. He's more like he's not really, obviously he can still do the centre back thing, but the way how he's playing his best football, bro, it's at right back or it's been at left back. That's his best football.
And do you want to know why? Because I think Joey likes being able to have a little bit of freedom within his game. And when you're a centre back, you can't. But at the fullback areas, it gives him a little bit of freedom. He can maybe push forward a bit. He can pass, get on the ball a little bit more. When he's in the centre-back role, he can't really do that. And he seems to be enjoying being able to like making overlapping runs and doing he seems to be enjoying being more involved in the game. Do you know what I mean? And maybe what helps Joey is concentration-wise, if you're the defender and you're not doing something for 20 minutes, you can get caught ball watching a bit if all of a sudden you got to switch on. And we all know Joey does have that in the locker, that he can ball watch a bit and you'd be like, Joey, switch on. But when you're a right back or left back, you're constantly involved in the game, so you don't really get those moments during the game where you're kind of like quiet and watching.
He's always involved in attack and defense.
So it probably keeps him ticking over better. So yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. My man of the match today, Joe Gomez. I thought he was absolutely brilliant today.
Well, I was gonna say, because there's another person who I think could maybe talk to him, but we'll get to that. I'm gonna be shameless right now. Endinho. What are we saying for Endinho, fam? I can't believe I even said that. Still, people are gonna be like, Matt. So Matt is so two-faced.
Matt, you're doing too much.
But if I'm two-faced right now, so be it.
I'm going.
No, I'm joking.
I'm going 9 for Endo.
I thought Endo was very, very good. You know what I liked about Endo? He gave away that foul against Gordon, which I know you said he was a shoulder barge, but for me, I like the smart tactical foul. For me personally,
Gordon dived there, bro. He felt the touch.
It's a smart tactical foul, bro. He knew Gordon.
It was just a body. It was just a body, shoulder to shoulder, blood.
Endo just went, get over here, bro.
Endo just did a shoulder to shoulder, blood. That's all it was. And do you want to know what I think's going under the radar? His actual breaking line progressive passing. I think he's going under the radar. He's doing some very good.
You know what's improving for me?
Intricate into the attack passing, bro. And he's always looking for the switch. Like when Endo's getting on the ball now as well, he's always head up, boom, straight, looking for the switch. You know what I mean? Like he's very switched on, you know.
No, but I think he understands our pattern of play better. But that's just to experience. And not only that, I think he understands where to be when a move breaks down. I don't know. I don't know. It's long to go into now, but basically, like when he first started, obviously trying to get involved in the game, knit things together. But when the move broke down, bro, it's almost like he didn't know where to be and what to do. And now he fully gets it. What's this, babe? Matt Key and bro, listen. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's the savior, but one thing I will say is this. And those doing his job still. That's all I asked for. That's all I asked for. What we're saying, Drift? 9?
9. I'm going 9 for Endo.
I thought it was excellent today. I thought it was excellent. Well, we need to get this one out of the way quick. What we saying, Sobo, Drift? 5. What we saying? Let me get a drink.
I'm gonna give Sobo 5.5 because I thought defensively. No, but bro, I thought defensively he was still good. He was winning the ball back. But the fact that he let the guy get past him with thingy was like terrible. And then from an attacking point of view, he was almost non-existent. But just because he was doing well defensively, I give him that extra 0.5. So I'm gonna go 5.5.
What do you say? You're giving him what? Sorry, because of the defensive?
I'm going to give him a 0.5 because I think he did well, like tackling and defending. I thought his defensive play was decent today.
Drift.
Peter, make me come out of rain. Peter, come out of rain. You see that get bad. Peter, we have a blood clot. Peter, you're nearly dead.
Drift.
So what are you saying? What are you giving him?
Emotional damage.
I don't want to speak on it, but I have to keep it a buck. I'm a Sobo stan, but fam, this is dumb, man. Just I thought it was poor, you know. Fam,
you're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it.
Hey, Matt is in pain right now, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Matt is in pain right now, bro. Matt is this is Matt's brain right now.
No. Oh
my god.
No, fam, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Matt's brain is rattled right now, bro.
Bro, do you know what it is, yeah? I can sit here and bare-faced lie. Just lie. Bro, I could go full screen and lie, you know.
Oh my god.
But I can't, bro. I love this community that we built up, bro. I can't lie to the people. Them. He was trash. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Oh my god.
You have to keep it a buck.
Oh,
he was poor.
Oh,
he's poor, and it's annoying because, like,
flipping.
I thought after the goal maybe he would kind of get some of the passing in them team there was just.
So I'm laughing. What's making me laugh is how much I know your insides are burning to say anything bad about someone. From it's like I can actually feel your pain. Oh man, flipping.
But we just can't do that again, bro. Because it's like,
yeah, you can't.
Bro, you see what it is, yeah. I do feel like there's been other games where he's had a kind of similar performance, but because we won more convincingly, he hasn't been the main focus. But if those wins would have been draws or losses, we would have focused more on his performance. So it's kind of been getting away with it a little bit. But today, what hurts the most is that we played so well as a team. I know we could see these 2 goals, but we played well as a team. And he still stood out to be that bad. Bro, there was one point, remember Jeffrey was on a counter, and all they did is play a simple pass. And he just
And
bro,
it was the worst. No, but you know what? He was part of the goal, the opening goal.
He was, Drift, but that is so basic, though.
We say that, but you can mess up the.
I know a lot of people saying he's got hamstring injury. I know, like that's like not in bad form and hamstring. It's like flipping on, man. Like
It couldn't get any worse.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was poor today. Personally, he could have been so much. But I think it basically was our worst player, in my opinion, especially from the start 11 anyway. And that's me being honest. I know people said, "Matt, you're." I'm keeping it about people. I didn't think he was good.
No, fair enough. Fair enough.
This person was very good. We're about to talk about. I'll let you speak on it first, bro. Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones, bro. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Look, again, I just asked for patience. People always do what they always do. They say, Jeff, you're making excuses for man. I said, guys, I'm asking for patience. Curtis Jones is a talented boy. And he will get back the form he had at the beginning of the season. Whatever it was that dismantled his form.
Oh my days, Jeff. So I just remembered his pass to Nunes, outside of the boot when he got the ball. I said to you on the money, I said, Jeff, he's got to do the right. He's got to play the what I say? He's got to make the right decision. And he plays the ball, brother, about 30 yards. And then, yeah, less said about the finish, the better. But the pass, my goodness, bro. But yeah.
Jones was unreal today, bro.
He was,
So I'm going to leave it up to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a 9.5. But then if you want a joint man of the match thing, because I got a feeling I know where your man of the match is going, we'll leave it up to you if you want to put man alongside Joey. I'm going 9.5 because I think just Joey was better than Curtis today.
Yeah,
but Curtis was... He balled out today. So I'm going to leave it up to you. If you want to do the joint man in a match thing, then I'm all for it, bro.
Yeah, do you know why I will say he's joint man in match? Because I thought he was superb. He was a little bit quiet to begin with, a little bit. But what it is, he was doing the simple things good. But then, bro, when we scored, he went on to another level. His pace control when we was in possession was perfect. We'll just hold on to the ball. He's making the right decisions. And when you've got a Curtis Jones, in my opinion, that can make the right decisions, he's a dangerous player. And that pass to Nunes was the money pass. People go back and watch it. He should have an assist because a lot of people that go around and say Curtis Jones don't get assists as much as he should.
Yeah.
When I say to you people, that pass was nuts. Jones gets the ball, turns, maybe runs a couple yards, and outside the boot, I don't know if it goes through two defenders, but I know that it was a splitting pass and Nunes threw in on goal. If Thiago does that, we're going crazy. There's probably, you know what I'm saying? We're all going nuts. Because Jones does it, it's like, oh my God, like Jones, the pass was crazy. And I think he deserves an assist today.
There is a reason why.
And he scored. And he scored as well. He scored.
There's a reason why Curtis has forced Klopp to keep him amongst the first team when other people have said that there should be people starting ahead of him. Because Klopp can see in training and in the game, he's the one that knits it all together. I will go as far as to say this, and I don't want to overstep the mark here. I actually think Jones is the most important player in our midfield, Matt. I genuinely do believe that Curtis Jones is the most important player.
I sound stupid. I'm cheating here. He's joint first because I think the DM. I think he's doing what Wijnaldum does in a different way.
I don't mean the system, bro. Yeah. I mean he is the one who is the best performer, and when he's on form, everything works the best. I actually think it's him, bro. If you look at all of the midfielders,
but then you could say
if he's ticking, the midfield is ticking. Do you get what I mean?
This is not a thing, but what about Endo and McAllister? Because when they're ticking, we look like
I think they're the next.
I think he brings the remember I said this to you. He brings the balance because I said at the start of the season, Endo and Sobo. The reason why we started so was because they complement each other. And then obviously Jones gets injured. Jones gets the card, then gets injured, and then Sobo. In fact, Sobo had to do a lot of one man running show thing when Jones was injured. And it just makes me wonder whether, because here's the thing. I feel like when Jones is there, Sobo can be more of a maverick. And today, let's keep it a buck. As much as well as Sobo defended, he had license to roam. When I saw Sobo get the ball, Sobo was running forward with the ball. He wasn't running forward and then looking to lay it off. He was running forward, driving past Joe Linton and Bruno Ramirez. And that's because Jones brings the balance in midfield. That's one thing I will say. But McAllister doesn't, so does Endo. Do you know what I will say, bro? He's just an important cog that I think when he's there and he plays well, Liverpool play well. So, like, he's not the only person, but he's definitely, we can't sit here and just say now Jones is just here for vibes, because he's not. I can't sit here and now and say, Jones is just part of the squad, he's just there. Jones is a very, very good player for Liverpool. He's improved a lot and he deserves to be where he is, and that's starting. And what's so mad is there was a tug of war between him and Gravenberch, because when he was out of form, Gravenberch stepped up, but now Gravenberch looks like he's fallen asleep again. And Curtis Jones is, do you know what I'm saying? So I like that healthy rivalry. It keeps players on their toes, because now it means Gravenberch knows he has to improve. But I know Sobo's injured, so Gravenberch might just walk in. But you get what I'm trying to say, bro? Iron sharp as iron, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
but no, absolutely.
Curtis Jones, he for me gets a 10. I thought it was a bad man. And a goal was well to top it off. Come on.
Yeah, man.
And 100% now that I'm recognizing John's facts. Listen, people, if there's one thing that you lot won't ever forget, you lot will always have receipts. And I will never lie. I will always be consistent and honest. I've been consistent about this. I even said it maybe a month ago and said Jones in the midfield gives us the best balance that we've had. So, yeah, man. Respect to Curtis Jones, he's doing his thing. Attack wise now, Drift. Let's go for. Who should we go for? All right, you know what? Let's just get. You know what, Drift? Let's get this one out of the way still. I know he's going to cause controversy. Darwin Núñez. What are we saying for Darwin Núñez, bro? And in fact, I will say this. He had chances. He should have scored. We know this, but he got an assist as well for people that always want to talk about he's finishing his red. He got an assist. He worked hard, defended well, but should have scored. Was he the worst player on the pitch? No, because in my opinion, I still think it's Sobo. The only thing that would annoy you about Darwin in a weird way is just that he didn't score. And it's so crazy because this is how football can change. You know, if Darwin Núñez scores 2 of those chances, we won't ever give him man of the match, because other than not scoring, it sounds weird. I thought he was very, very good. It's just that those chances that he does create for himself or does get himself into, he has to have a better conversion rate. And I think that's the most frustrating. I think the people going overboard saying he should be sold, I think that's no. Give him to the end of the year. Let's stick with him. Let's see what he can do, because bruv, you know, for me, the finishing is a confidence issue, not the overall play. The finishing, bruv. People are saying I'm biased, you know, because I don't like I said, narrative.
I let people run with whatever they want. I think the finishing, obviously, today from a few of the chances could have been a lot better, and that is annoying. Yeah. But the chaos that he causes can't be underestimated. Like you said, a lot of his chances he does create for himself. I think people are really downplaying his like popping off the ball around the corner and some of his hold-up play. It's massively improved and it's way better. And I told people it was better than he was showing last season anyway. And I think Pete, that's going under the radar. Got the assist. I'm going to go 6.5 for Núñez. I thought Núñez had a pretty decent game today. It's the finishing. And like you said, he gets even one of those goals, and then all of a sudden everyone's happy because for some reason, if you don't put the ball in the net, people don't care about anything else.
So it's kind of, I know people are saying Chaos isn't nothing anymore. I understand that. But what you got to understand is this, though. If you got a player that can offset another team, just offset them. They're a massive bonus on your team, that the fact that they can offset them. Obviously, you want more than that. And we're not saying we don't want more. What we are saying is this. I know he's brought in to score goals. I know he's not scoring maybe the rate that you want him to, but we also can't disrespect other things that he's doing. Because I think that's another thing that we get carried away with. And even myself, because I'll sit there and go, well, he's 80-odd mil. He should be banging a goal like nearly 1 in every 2. And he's not. Yeah, he's not. But he got an assist today, which was very, very crucial. He should have scored today. Played very, very well. It's just his finishing let him down today. Another day scores. If I'm not mistaken, he scored in our last game. But I do think for him to go on a run of games and keep scoring, I think it's confident. He just needs to score like 2 in 1, in my opinion. Like get 2 goals in 1 game, and then I think, you know, he might start flying. So for me as well, I'm just saying I will give him a 6 personally. I will give him a 6. That's me.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not doing the defending him thing anymore. We just let it move. Like I remember when Newcastle scored, and then everybody started, and then Darwin's name was just in the chat, and I'm like, rah, it's Darwin's fault that Newcastle scored. It's like, all right, anyway. Yeah, let's move on.
Luis Diaz, bro. Bro.
I'm gonna go 9 for Diaz. I thought Diaz was absolutely brilliant today, bro. Absolutely brilliant.
Do you know what? I was gonna go 8.5, but I don't know if I would.
He was cooking.
But I've got no problems at the same time giving him a 9. Diaz was cooking today.
He was brilliant. And do you want to know what's crazy?
He was like the old Diaz.
You were on the money with what you said. When Klopp brought Diaz off, that it's probably down to not wanting to see him get fatigued and tired and thinking of the future and seeing something in the Newcastle team that could possibly be exploited by the changes, which literally was. So fair play to Klopp, because we all sit here at home and we all act like we know better than man, like we know what's going on or whatever. And all the changes Klopp made today absolutely cooked and totally changed the game and made it more comfortable than it was at the time before we made the changes. But up until that point, Diaz was absolutely brilliant today.
No, it was. You know what, Drift? Now that you said that, I'm not going to debate the 9. I said 8.5, but I'm not going to debate the 9. I'm not debating that at all, fam. But this is the first game I've seen Diaz look like the old Diaz, you know. And in a weird way, it had nothing to do about pace, you know. It was to do with decision making. His decision making was way better.
Confident. Today, he was actually getting past his player because it looked like he believed he could get past his
That's what I'm
player.
trying to say, bro. It's not.
Like he believed in himself again today,
bro. It's not an athleticism thing. It's a confidence thing. If you don't have confidence in yourself, your body will not be. You won't do what your body needs to do if you're not confident. It's that simple.
He was brilliant today.
Mohamed Salah, bro. He might have missed a pen. Got a brace, couple of iffy moments, but in my opinion, I thought he was always an outlet. I thought he took his 2 goals well. I think the disrespect that Salah gets as well, like, again, we need to respect Salah. Not us, but a lot of people that think, like, we get it. He's not 17, 18 Mohamed Salah where you could literally put 2 players on him and he's just going to dub the 2 people. Like, obviously, he's older, he's a bit slower, but Mo's still Mo. He's just reinventing himself in a way that kind of like Ronaldo did. I know Ronaldo plays centre forward, but what I'm saying is, Mo might not necessarily be that wing wizard anymore where he can just dubs man with ease. He's got to work that a bit harder, but his movement off the ball is actually insane, you know. And like you were saying, Drift, as well, we're talking about the diags from the left side of centre backs to Mo, bro. There's a reason why they do that dives, because they know Mo's touch. Bro, have you seen Mo's touch of his right foot? He uses the instep, like it's normal.
He's actually got this skill, Say it to Kaibo. He's got this skill where when the ball's coming on, when the ball's coming over from like maybe a 40-50 yard pass, and it's going to drop on his weaker foot, he's got this thing where he like bounces it off the floor between his studs to kill the momentum of the ball. Because he knows his touch isn't going to be that good as his left foot to like bring it down.
He's got a technique that he uses.
Like he's got this technique where he lets the ball like bounce and then he controls it on the bounce. It's crazy how he does it.
But because he's the king.
Actually mad.
Bro, when I say to you, this brother here is on 14 goals and 8 assists, and listen, I don't want to talk about other players in rate of test. I'll just keep it brief. But people that are trying to compare their players to Mohamed Salah needed to stop. They just needed to stop.
How are they not?
His assist, by the way, his assist for was it for Jota? Was the assist for Jota? What was it outside the boot team?
It was for Jota. No. Yeah. It was when Jota set up gap post goal. Yeah.
Bro, listen, Mo is showing people there's gonna be more problems. You know, like that, Driv. Mo means more problems. That's what.
Here's the thing. Like you said, trying to keep it real.
Yeah.
I think Salah's first half was average. I think his second half was an Alcantara. So I'm trying to find where
I think it was above average his first half. I thought it was above average.
Do you think? I thought Mo was a bit lacking in the first half, bro. If I'm being
I thought it was good. Like I would have said he was a 7 in the first half, personally.
No, I wouldn't have gone as high as that. I thought he was kind of lacking first half. He missed the penalty. He wasn't getting past Dan
for
Burn.
Me, that was the main. No.
And his passing wasn't as great.
He was getting past Dan Burn, bro.
Not in the first half.
Mo was doing the weaving tick. No, bro. Hear what I'm saying? I'm not saying he was superb. I'm saying he was slightly. In fact, maybe I'll give him a 6.5 above average. Maybe yes, a 6.5. I'll say. So I'm looking at the ratings now. I give him a 6.5 above average. But I thought in the second half, So personally,
his second half was at Alcantara. His second half was absolutely.
But the man got a
sublime.
brace. The man got a brace. I know he missed a penalty, and he got an
a
assist.
hat-trick.
So imagine
he got a GA hat trick.
But this is what I'm trying to say. So what we saying for Mo then? How do you rate that, fam? 14 goals and 8 assists. How do you rate that?
Just give him a 10. Fuck it. I was gonna say 9.5, but just give him a 10, man.
But he's the GOAT.
But I do believe he had an average first half. I do. He had an average first half.
Bruh, for me, I thought Mo. But he did, especially when Diaz came off as well. And I know this is second half, but Mo kind of just.
Remember, there was a moment near the end of the first half, Matt, where you actually said Diaz is the only forward looking dangerous.
Yeah, that is true. I can't.
Do you remember?
But what we're gonna say? We're dropping down to 9.5.
No, the man got a GA hat trick, bro. Just leave it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not. Yeah,
but yeah, his first half was quite average. It was. But the second half was absolutely super.
Now, second half he was smoking up the place, blood. Can't even lie. All right, cool. Subs. Let's go with. Trying to remember subs. So we had Cody, we had Jota, we had Gravenberch, we had McAllister. All right, cool. Let's start with Gravenberch first, bro. I thought Gravenberch was. You weren't that good, you know. He was all right, but he weren't that good.
I'm gonna go with 6.5 to a 7 for Grav. I don't think
6.5 to 7. What?
Yeah, because I thought he was like above average to good. Like
I thought he was average, bruv.
No. Gravenberch kind of he didn't impact the game as much as I would like, but he still left a kind of impression on.
He made one pass drift. You know that pass to Mo, but I thought it was a 5. That one part. Remember the diag?
Fair enough.
But would you say 6.5 to 6? You said 6.5 to 6. All right, so average it out as a 5.5.
I feel like Gravenberch was all right when he come on, man. Like I don't think he was poor or average. I thought he was all right. I thought he was all right. He was making sure he got on the ball. He didn't do anything outrageous.
A lot of people are saying 5, you know. And there's some people saying 6s now.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll go 5.5 then. Should we go 5.5? 5.5?
I think he should get a 6. I think he should at least get.
You think? You think it was that good?
Yeah, I thought he was above average at the minimum.
I mean, you won the game, so I ain't complaining. But I would have given. I'm giving.
But you don't think that Gravenberch did enough?
Bro, do you remember when he the first thing he did? You were like, "Oh, Grav, man, he got warm up into the game and he done the madness." Remember when you were like,
"Yeah." But then he did. He
kind of did. He was a little bit behind the pace, you know.
Fair enough. I thought he was all right, man.
That's just me, though.
I don't think he was great or anything, but I thought he was all right. He was better than average. 5's out. He was better than average, but yeah.
Maybe I'm being harsh. Gakpo.
I liked that Gakpo and Jota were swapping. So one was left, one was right, one was left, one was right. Got on the ball immediately, got himself into the game straight away.
Scored a goal as well.
Scored a goal, which was all about intelligence of movement to actually even be in a position to score the goal.
I thought Gakpo was good, you know.
Yeah, he was. The only thing was he should have just let off that shot when he passed to Mo.
He should have.
Why didn't he just let it off, bruv? He was in Gakpo territory. He was literally in the prime Gakpo territory to let off the shot.
The thing. I know.
Ah, man. As far as the substitute appearance goes, I'll go 8 for Cody still.
Okay, I was going to give him 7, but fair play. We'll give him an 8. I ain't got problems.
I thought that was a really good introduction.
No problems. McAllister. I would say McAllister was better than Cody, you know. McAllister was superb.
But he was on the field for half the time, though. That's the difference. Cody.
No, McAllister came on 65th minute, maybe. I think.
No. I'm sure Endo only came off in the last 15, didn't he?
No.
When did Matt come on?
Let me check. I'm pretty sure McAllister came on 65th minute. This is where we need Carl's crazy memory.
Let's have a look and see. It will show it here.
Let me see. It will say here.
Game stats will be.
Here we are. Oh no, you're right. It was 75th. You're right, 75th.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so he was on the.
But
pitch
I thought McAllister was.
He was on the pitch for less time, bro.
But McAllister's pass though. Remember the pass?
No, McAllister. I would actually say the cameo that McAllister had It's like a 7.5 to an 8. He came in, got involved straight away.
That's what
One
I'm
tackles,
saying.
his passing was brilliant. No, yeah, but he was on the field for half the time that Gakpo was. So I still think Gakpo made a bigger impact on the match, if you get what I mean, because Gakpo was on one for longer.
When did Gakpo come on? He was in the field for 10 minutes more.
Yeah, but that felt like a big 10 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It was a very important period of the match.
Yes, the pass for Diogo to get the penalty. Well,
yeah. He was cooking when he came on.
But even McAllister on the ball, but the passing was just like.
I was like, put him next to Cody. He was at 8. He was wicked when he came on.
Come. And obviously, last but not least, I think it's the last sub in it, Jota. Yeah, Jota was the last sub. Yeah, we made 4 subs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Checking it now.
I'll put Jota right.
Jota came on the same for Diaz in the 64th minute. I'm checking it now.
I would go 8 or an 8.5 for Jota.
I thought Jota was superb when he came on. Got an assist as well, innit? Gakpo, innit?
He got 2 assists because he won the penalty.
Oh, flip, yeah, he did. Impact upon impact,
8.5 for Jota. He came on, got involved immediately. Bang. Brilliant from Jota. Yeah, 8.5.
Listen, man, I'm so glad we got this squad, you know. All right, and listen, last but not least, Jurgen Klopp. I know we ain't got Klopp's picture, but what we saying for Klopp though?
I'm gonna go 8.5 for Klopp. I'm gonna go 8.5 for Klopp. I think his substitutions were brilliant. They exactly did what he needed them to do. We questioned it at the time, but they were brilliant. We had a better stranglehold of the game once the substitutions were made, and he brought on who he made. It keeps Diaz fresh. I think the Diaz substitution may have something to do with he might have to play him on the right wing now because of the injury to Sobo. I don't know if he was always going to make the sub or if he saw that and thought, oh, okay, maybe I should protect Diaz. At the time, it felt really annoying he was doing it. But again, he can see things that we can't. He knows what's going on. As you said prior, Gakpo deserved to play anyway. So it weren't like he was bringing on someone that wasn't a good person to bring on. Gakpo came on, got his goal, got involved in the game straight away as well. I don't think you can blame Klopp in any way for the defensive mistakes we made for the 2 goals we let in today. That wasn't Klopp's fault at all. That had nothing to do with Klopp. We started the game brilliantly well. Obviously, Klopp had to motivate. The first 20 minutes, we were all over Newcastle. We
smothered them.
I don't know how we weren't winning by at least 2 goals at half time. It was mad, bro. It was mad. Maybe a 9 for Klopp, even, you know. Like it was overall. I
was giving him a 9 already. I was giving him a 9 personally.
Yeah, there were periods of the game that felt very uncomfortable, but overall, what Klopp needed to get done today got done. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'll go 9. I'll go 9. And I think we can't sleep on the fact that Newcastle are a good team. Like I know they're in poor form, but they are actually a good team. It wasn't like that was Sheffield United, without being disrespectful, that just came Anfield and we're like, what's happening here? How are we letting Sheffield United play well?
Of course. They're a dangerous team. Newcastle on their day are a dangerous team.
They're a good team.
Agreed.
So, yeah, we never get it that well, man. I'll go 9 for Klopp today.
Cool. Right, let's read out the supers before we head out and let you guys know what we're doing for the rest of the week.
People are saying we're being like should have got a 10 still. A couple of people are saying.
Oh, swear, but people think we should have given Klopp a 10.
People are saying Klopp should have got that 10 today still.
Okay.
I can't really argue with it, but
I can't.
Do you want to know the irony? Guess who Man City's next league game is?
Newcastle. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If Newcastle play like that, they're getting.
The only thing that gives me a bit of hope for Newcastle to regain a bit of form for that game is at St James's. So
yeah,
I'll wear the tune.
Facts. Ticket NBA says Diaz was grinding today. Pause. Glad Matt 10 is back. Facts, bro. Facts. Big up Tekka. Hope you're having a blessed happy New Year's, brother. He also says Darwin needs to relax. He can round the keeper easy. I said that to you as well. Remember, Jeff, I said I thought he was going to round the goalkeeper. I did say that as well. I did think that was going to happen.
He could have gone round him.
Yeah.
I think because it was going to be on his weak foot if he went round him. He just wanted to get the shot off.
I know, but bruv, he should trust himself more in that moment because he can do it. KC, the block captain, Mo, hair is looking like Dot Back to the Future. Now, fam, that is crazy, blood, but you might be onto something still. Can't even lie. Marty! LFC 21 says, we don't play in the Prem. Hold on, for 3 weeks now. What? What do you mean we don't play in the Prem for 3 weeks?
Yeah, because it's League Cup, 2 legs, and FA Cup.
What?
Yeah.
It's a 3-week break.
No, there's a winter break, but we're in the Carabao Cup, innit? So we've got the semi-final with the Carabao Cup.
I knew it was there with the cups, but I didn't know it was 3 weeks.
Yeah, we got I think there's one league game in January, if I'm not mistaken. I think.
My gosh.
Or
Great
two.
stuff.
I'll have to go and have a look.
So guys,
I'm not gonna lie, that was a mad that if you like
what's that?
Like the hair.
What the dot thing?
Yeah, it's a mad thing still.
Yeah, he's mad still.
It's a mad thing still.
Yeah, we don't play in the Prem for
I'm
3.
looking at it now. Yeah.
Oh, cool. For 3 weeks now. Do we rest the players or go for all cups? Also, would you let Elliot play right wing or Jota or Gakpo? So the first part, would I go for all the cups? Yes. Yes, I would. Because you don't, I think when you try and prioritize at times, you don't know what you're going to get, but I think we should try because we don't know what's going to happen because it seems like a crazy season. And for the right wing, I would let Elliot play right wing, but I have no problems playing someone else there, like a Diaz or a Jota or someone else. Like, this is where we can experiment, in my opinion. We can see which has the best balance. So, yeah. What about you, Jeff?
There's a part of me that really would love to just play a understrength team against Arsenal because I'm not disrespecting the cup at all. I would love to win the FA Cup, but out of everything that we've got going on right now, League Cup should be a priority because we're in the final stages of it. This is the FA Cup right at the beginning, so of course I want to win it. But again, we're right at the beginning. We're in the semi-final. If you said to me, which game are you prioritizing more out of the League Cup game and the FA Cup game? I'm saying the League Cup game because you're almost there. We beat Fulham when we're in the final. Do you get what I mean? But because it's Arsenal, you can't put out a weekend team because they'll beat us easily if we put a weekend team out. It's at the Emirates as well. So I would probably go full strength for both games. But I do wish with Mo and Endo away, we could do a bit of an understrength thing. Like, this is what's so jarring about it being Arsenal. Why couldn't it have been like a championship team or something? You know what I mean? Like the fourth round of the FA Cup, you don't want to be playing the best team you could have got, Bar City. You're like,
I know.
Come on, man. What the hell, bro?
It's always the way with us, man. You know how this thing works already. It's always the way. So jarring. And what about for the right wing, Jiff? Who would you put? Who would be your first choice for the right wing? Your first choice?
Yeah, I think we can. I think we can trust that any of those players could do a good job. If they will, is still to be seen. But they are capable. They are all capable.
That's what I said. Yeah.
I'd probably go Elliot though. I probably would go. Now Sobo's got that injury. I'd probably go Elliot.
Yeah. Punjabi Firmino says Klopp get Alcantara for finding his ring. Yes, because Klopp did lose his ring at flipping full time.
That's mad. Well, how ironic. He was looking for gold. What a magpie is good at. Finding shiny things. Who was the opposition? There you go.
That is kind of true still. Shimron says Curtis can be frustrating and annoying when he dwells on the ball, but if he keeps it simple, takes the game in his stride, like today, a murder 100%. He's right though. I think that's that. If there's one criticism of Curtis Jones, is the whole dwelling thing. We've said this a lot. Like,
but I think like the lower his confidence, the more he dwells. So you almost start to get that it becomes like he's in his own feelings kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, agreed. Kai says, you guys see Klopp looking for United after the game.
Did he?
He's basically doing like, you see how he's looking for the ring. He said he's looking for United, basically. That's how I perceived it as anyway. Dean says Salah's overall game decision-making can't beat his man, etc. However, he still scores goals. He didn't pass to Jota because of a hat-trick. We need Chiesa. Oh, you're talking about Chiesa. I rate Chiesa.
Little harsh there from Dean.
I disagree with some of them. It was on a hat-trick, so he wanted to get the goal right.
Second half, he was cooking, man. First half, but second half, he was cooking.
But I disagree that. But big up to Dean. I hear what you're saying, but I disagree though, brother. Right, I think that's all the supers. People, listen, slight change of schedule. So we'll be back on Wednesday. I know we're supposed to do a Monday night show, but we'll be back on Wednesday for our Wednesday night show. So make sure you will be there. Basically, it's a Monday night show. We're just doing it on a Wednesday. We've also got the preview for our next game, which will be
It's the Arsenal FA Cup game.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what day. What day is it on? Is it on Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. Okay, so the preview will most likely be either on Friday or Saturday. Most likely Friday. Most likely. But stay tuned for that. Flips. Yeah, so our next game isn't until January the 21st in the Prem. Flipping hell.
Yeah.
I'm just checking that now. Flipping hell, that's nuts. But yeah, man, people, listen, Liverpool got the 3 points. It's a happy new year to you all. Anything you want to say, Drift, before we take the people out, bro?
No, I'm over the moon, bro. I really didn't need that game at halftime. 0-0. The stress I thought I was going to be feeling after that game. Over the moon. Absolutely over the moon with that victory. Brilliant performance from the lads. We got through it. Managed the game well as well after when they went to 3-2. It felt very tense and it could have gone techie, but we went down the other end. We got the goal. 1-4-2 in the end. And big up Newcastle. Newcastle, get it done for us in the next league game.
And then Newcastle, I beg you, just do your thing against Man City, Trust me, do your thing. Listen, biggest ever that's watching, there's over 900 of you in there. There's over 1,000 at one point. Please smash the like button. It really does help us support the channel. All it takes is just one click on the video. Please, people, we would love for you to do that. But listen, have a great New Year's, people, whatever you decide to do with your loved ones. And I'm wishing everybody an amazing 2024. I hope this 2024 will be the best year that anybody's ever had, or the best year that you've had. Sorry, people. So, yeah, man, big up to you all. Big up Bayesian. It says, Happy New Year, brothers. Bobby and Flacco back. Yeah, I did see that, bro. I did see that.
Big up, Bayesian. Happy New Year,
big up, bro. Happy New Year. It's a shame I can't show the footage of that, but it's on. Now we're about to end. You can go watch it because it's on Liverpool's Instagram. I was telling you guys earlier on, I think it was. So big up to Gunnar Lee as well. So Liverpool Lee, who I was on the phone to earlier on. It seems like he wants to come back, but Cal's not having it. Big up Cal as well. Cal was in the comments. Hope you guys saw him as well. Cal's there. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Cal and his family as always. And yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Quick. I mean, we'll leave the haters with a quick.
Oh
message.
Yeah, a couple. Should we let's send them over a few videos.
We'll send the haters a few messages, and we'll see you on the other side, people. Love as always. Big up yourselves, man.
People. Love.
We're out. Peace.
Anytime, you never know. Anytime when I want to try that pussy, on the dad, me not try to no man boy, but no boy couldn't do that pussy.
No, Drift, before we go, wait. What I'm about to say to this, yeah? Oi, City, Arsenal.
Go suck your mother. Me ready for one hour no ramp with me and see me now flush on the face, pussy. Big up go suck your mama. And that me I tell you, you're pussy. Me ready for yam up your blood clot.
Big up to everybody in 2024. Last but not least, anybody try test?
Come them big in your mama. Go suck your mama. Me ready for run down your blood clot and gunshot you in this.
All right, we out. Love, people. Enjoy 2024. Let it be the best year of your life. We out, people. Love as always.
Peace.
Oh yeah, Arsenal. One more thing, yeah?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Matt, you're a menace, brother. I swear.
Hey, listen. Hey, Arsenal. The man now. Don't fuck. They're done, you know. Hey,
We cannot replace him. We cannot.
I was saying about Nicholas Pepe, then they bought Saka.
We cannot replace him. We cannot.
Let me stop. Because you know these things there.
Yeah, them thing they come back and bite.
Yeah,
you,
it's a mad thing. But before we go,
careful,
people,
bro.
listen, love for the love. Big up yourselves. 2024. We are here, Team Kop-Ish, back with a brand new year of content. You'll see us again another one. Take it easy, people. And for the ops again, one last time.
Come them big in your mama. You suck your mama.